mojo back. Gotta get my mojo back. Gotta get my mojo back. You know I need it back. Gotta get my mojo back. Gotta get my mojo back. Gotta get my mojo back. You know I need it back.
One of the things you said almost near the start of the presentation was some of the CFOs might start liking the BYOD. Kind of start saying,
this is the Gold Rush Show. This is the boy Miggity Man. You are listening to Air Delta, and today is March 7th.
You've been
and
talking
yeah,
about
it's also the 209 Awards, and this is the 209 Awards
because
special.
I'm requesting to put my device on this network, I have to assume these risks. But it's kind of like, well, what if we, how's that going to change when, well, that's the only device you get, is the one that you have, because we're not buying one for you.
You know, this guy too, or these two guys should walk away with, and that's you know, the best production category. Now, you won't go wrong whether you vote for Hallway or you vote for G Money. It really wouldn't matter, but you know, someone has to walk away with it. And yeah, I feel like it's between those two. I really can't make a solid decision, but it's between those two. G Money did do a lot. I mean, he did great work on Flawless, Street Smart. You know, I'm maybe being a little bit biased because I'm cool with the guy, but yeah, he did a great job on that. And you know, Hallway, they've been doing their thing. They own the Chicken Hill project.
Today the key is this is an optional program.
Either one that you choose, you know, vote right, vote for the city. I mean, I really can't make a decision. That is a closed category right there in itself. But you know, I just hope everybody comes out and has a good time tonight. Let me think. Let me go to the head real quick. Somebody I ain't seen who I'm probably thinking about bumping into.
I have my rules. If you don't like it, then don't bring your toys, because I don't like sharing my toys.
Yeah, brain fart. No, Bug. I hope to run into Bugs tonight, man. Like, you know, Bugs doing his thing. Bugs is nominated as well. I believe he's under the best performance category. So shout out to the boy, the block boy Bug. You know, I look to run into him tonight, have a few laughs and top it up. You know how we do. And I'm really looking forward to anyone and everyone that has been here on the Gold Rush Show over the past 3 seasons and just did an interview with. I'm looking to run into anybody and everybody. And there's cool people, shake a few hands, you know. Young C might be in the building. I ain't seen him in a minute, you know. That'd be a cool look right there. And you know, I'm gonna run into Ariana. That's gonna be good. Me and her and Stacks, we always have a good time. So, you know, I'm gonna be in rare form tonight.
We have other
to make
categories
sure
that we
you
exclude.
dare, you understands me.
Along those same lines, one of the
right now, y'all like
tails that wag this dog is
all right. We're going to get back to another track right here on the Gold Rush Show. It's your boy,
If you're not careful
Miggity,
with the terms that you write, I mean, this data that somehow is then knowingly shared, notwithstanding the terms, does an employer have a right then to quash certain healthcare data that may have slipped into the server, thereby maybe creating a determination that was then wrong? I just want you to comment about wrongful termination suit and kind of the potential for an employer-employee fight over that data as evidence in a potential trial after it doesn't settle.
But you already today have similar issues, and there's a lot of interesting case law developing around what if you access your personal email from work, right? So I don't need to be in a BYOD program. If you've got access to the internet from work today, and you can go to your Yahoo Mail or Gmail, and if you're considering suing the company, and there was a famous case in New Jersey, this vendor case that looked into whether an employee lost his time privilege in emails that she sent from work, and the employer said, sent you from work, I can access your Yahoo Mail, and I'm going to read those. So that tension exists today, and you don't have to, it's not something that's unique touch BYOD. But again, companies should always be extremely careful about all data, all personal data they collect from an employee that have the potential to access that belongs to an employee and really need a justification of whether the access is appropriate to that data. And again, there's some very tricky case law involving which includes it. So this goes a bit off topic, but there's a whole point about social networks and whether an employer can force you to divulge your password so that I can read what's on your social networking site. And a whole bunch of states are now passing legislation to prohibit that practice. But again, if you look at those laws, they typically are written in a way that says that I can't force you to divulge the password. But then what happens when I friend the gentleman sitting next to you, knowing that he's a friend of yours and that I'm going to use his profile to see your profile? What if I go to him, who's a friend of yours, and say, I need to see that person's wall? And if not, you're fired, right? And he's afraid, so he gives me access and I see your wall. So even if you look at these laws, they're not going to cover all the potentially bad things that can happen. And again, this is a very tricky minefield for employers.
Now,
All
let's get
right.
into another category. You know,
do wanna
somebody
do one
I'm
last
looking to run
poll
into tonight.
for the
Hopefully,
audience, and that is,
they got a Valley to the Bay award, and
for those of
you know,
y'all
Con
that-
B, man, give it up for the
how
boy
many
Con B. I hope you see
organizations
Con
that
B
y'all
there
work
tonight.
for,
It'd be
how
nice
many
to
of you
see him
are
walk
an
away with that.
organization that
I mean, he did a lot of
provides,
shows out this way,
in-house
and
support
he
for,
did a lot of music with a lot of
some
people
of
out
your
this way
devices?
too over the past year or so. I mean, 2 years, what have you. So
I guess it's
that'd be a
limited,
good
yeah,
look. You
depends
know what
on
I'm saying?
what I'm asking.
Still hated ENT. You know, I had them boys in here a few
There's
times.
some,
And
alright.
yeah, man, I hope to run into Con B tonight. Have
I
a
do
few
wanna
laughs,
give
man. Take a few flicks.
Dan
you
and
know what
Ori
I'm
a
saying?
chance to kind of
Laugh
maybe
at
give
you,
kind of
jokers. You know how I do.
a
You know how I get
summary
down.
point.
But yeah, so tonight
Dan,
I just want to
kind of
go
big
out and have a good
takeaways
time.
or
Whether I win or not, you know,
important
I just
point
want to
to
let y'all
consider?
know I really do appreciate the
Bring your
nomination
own device?
for Best Supporter in the 209 this year.
Want to bring up again, I
try my
think
best
a
at
big part of
everything
this
that I do, so,
is
you know,
cultural,
I'm just letting y'all
and it's
know, man, like,
really
it ain't
about the
over for me.
behaviors of the employees, much less
There's a
than
lot going
the
on with
controls
me
you
that
put around
we
the
really
device.
can't speak on.
So,
But
more
you're
you
gonna
can
see a lot.
influence the
That's
behavior
all I
of
really
your
can say. You're gonna
employees,
see a lot. You're gonna hear a lot.
and explain to them the
I
risks they're
also
putting on the
do music as
organization
well. I
versus
also,
just more
you know,
controls
am a
wrapped around
photographer. I
the
also,
tools and technologies they want to
am an
use,
editor.
the more
I'm
successful the
also
program will
a
be.
journalist.
Like
I mean,
I've worked,
you know, so get ready.
I've worked for
the book,
government
the movie,
contractor,
the
government
album,
consulting
all of
for,
that, my whole life. Get
for
ready
most
for
of my
that.
career.
Get ready for it.
And I know,
Inside look at Miggity Main. All right.
Every department
I'm
agency
getting ready
is
to
a little
sign up
different.
out of here, man. I
You
want
go
to
into
just
some
give
of
a
the,
shout out to a few
I've worked for
people,
some
man,
government
and
agencies
let
where
me
they have very
try real
strict
fast to give
policies
a
on
fast
what
rundown
is allowed to
on
come
a
in and
couple
out
people,
of the
man,
building.
that I want to shout
And
out
there's
and
some
give love to, man.
government
My
organizations
homies,
I
my
work
people,
for
they
where
look out for
you
me.
don't
They
bring
cool with me. So,
personal devices in. They're
shout
not
out
welcome, they're not
Flawless,
allowed.
you know what I'm
Because they
saying?
don't want to accept that
RP9,
risk.
Peabody,
And everyone's okay with that.
Stacks, you
And
know what I'm
it's,
saying?
it
Ariana.
was very refreshing to be able to walk out the door at 4 o'clock and not have to
Devastated
bring
to
work
Taste,
home with you
General.
because you're not allowed to work on that
Man,
work
like, you know,
any day because
everybody,
they're supposed to stay in that
Con B,
building
man,
where they have
just everybody, man,
direct controls
everybody
on.
and anybody.
So that was a
There's too many
cultural
people for
shift
me to keep
coming
naming
from an
and
organization
naming,
that
but
expected
I just
you to
wanna
work
thank
around the clock.
everybody that take the time
Again,
out
I
of
think
their
it's more
day
about the behavior of the
to come and
employees
do
versus
an interview with me
the
on
controls that you're going to wrap around the
Gold Rush
device,
Season
which
3,
in most
and,
cases will
we
be
all
circumvented
are
by
being, you know what I'm saying, rewarded for it
technologists
tonight
that
with
are
the nomination.
determined to get
I'm
what they
getting
want.
ready to dip up out of here and go do what I do. I got to pack the
Well,
raw
to
paper.
me, as I said at the
Audi.
beginning, BYOD is fascinating in that on the one hand, you have clear